Yeah, hello all. Hope you are doing good. Last video you have learned about the difference between in operator and or operator, which one to use, which one is more optimized. Just similar to that, the most important difference that we need to understand in SQL is that where class versus having class. Okay, when to use what. So basically to start with, both are used for filtering the data. Okay, one is used before grouping, one is used after grouping. You'll get that clarity with the code. Okay. So here, if you read the question, get the total amount spent by the following customers with their IDs in this list. Okay. ID number 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Okay. These people's details we need. Okay. First of all, total amount spent means you need to get some idea. Okay. First of all, you need to make the question given into different subtasks. Okay, here the task is to get the total amount spent. So it is giving the hint for us saying that we need to use the sum function. Okay, and total amount spent by the following customers means for each customer means what is the total amount spent by the customer 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Okay, separately, what is the total amount spent by them for all their transactions, for all their payments? Okay, we need to use the sum function. The first way to go with is this one. Okay, um, I'll try to solve this one using a where clause and having clause. Then you will decide which one is the efficient one. Okay, I'm going to select. Okay, first we'll see all the data. Obviously, our reference table is this one only. So all the data is available in that payments information is available in payment table. Okay, I'm just selecting the data. Here I can see all the information. So what is the okay, is the 10, how many payments you made? Okay, it's a payment ID. All these are payments made by the customer one only. Again, our requirement here is that the customer with ID number 10, okay, or the reference table is the payment table here. We'll try to solve it quickly. Okay, I need to filter it, right, where customer ID in. Okay, you know how to use this. I'm just using the same list here. Okay, first if I will go step by step. So here it is giving only okay transactions made by these people. Okay, there are around 150 transactions made by these people. Later if I just see, I want to group the data, means I need the customer wise information, right? How much they spent, group by customer ID. See, if you see that it is generating error. So whenever I'm grouping the data, I think I have given this clarity in last video also. When I'm grouping the data based on any column, right, I can select that column along with aggregated values like sum, average, min or max for each customer. Okay, but I cannot select all the columns because it is going to disturb the original table structure. Okay, then I'm going to select the customer ID and the total amount. Okay, I told you right already you should use. I want to select this sum as uh, total amount. Okay, I'm selecting this. Yeah, see, this is the total amount spent by the customer 10, and this is the total amount spent by customer 15, like this. Okay, so this is how we can get the customer wise the total payments made by this one. The alternative approach is that when I execute this code, we are seeing some information. So this is the results. Okay, the 10 29.75. Same code. How can we get it? This time I'm not using the where class here. Okay, I'm trying to get the information using this, but If I want to filter the records, okay, if I want to filter the records, for suppose when I group it, it is resulting into 599 records. Here, that information you can see in this area, okay. Now, out of these 599 records, okay, which belongs to all these 599 customers, okay, I need only the transactions made by, means the total amount for these five people, okay. Now, what I can do basically here, I'm using having class, okay, having customer ID in, okay. See, here also it is giving the same results to me. If you observe, right, I'm going to same results. This query is also giving the same results, but which one is a costly operation here out of these two? Just think, just think. It is the most important point. If you can get this particular point, then that's it. You don't need to do it again and again. The point you need to get here is that when I filter initially, okay, if you observe how many records are there in that particular table, how to get it? Count function, right? I'm going to get all the records from the payment table. When I select and see the information, there are 16, okay, there are 16,044 records are there, okay. Out of all these records, okay, when we have observed how many records are there for these people, how many records are there? There are around 150 records only, right? When I execute this one, the grouping is going to happen only for those 150 records. In the second code, what will happen, it will group the data, means the original payment table, which is having 16,044 records. It is going to be like a costly operation. After grouping, it will perform some operation on top of the data. After grouping and performing these aggregated values, right? Then it will filter on top of the aggregated information. So the basic difference that you need to observe here is that where is used before grouping, having is used after grouping. Means if I want to filter the records even after aggregating the information, then I need to go with the having class. Okay, both are giving the same answer to me, but the second query is a costly operation. Okay, this is the important point that you need to observe. Okay, if this is the uh, list of records, okay, if this is the list of users for which I need the aggregated values, then I need to filter it initially, then I need to group it. Otherwise, it is going to work on, this query is going to work on 16,000 records around. This will work on